What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. Hype. So, things just keep happening. I mean, that is such, and life is that way, I guess, you know. But Sony think they slick. They think they slick, but I think a lot of us have become wise to their games, wise to how they're trying to manipulate the zeitgeist or the narrative or the rhetoric or whatever, right? So GTA 6, not 5. GTA 6, something, they announced the prices. It's going to be $90, $80 for the cheapie, $100 for the whatever, $120 for something, I don't know. More expensive anyway. And Sony came out and said, oh boy, look at that, GTA 6 is so nice. Oh, guess what? The best place to play, PlayStation 5. They didn't say the Pro, they said 5. And then they listed the reasons why. And I started laughing because, are y'all serious? Y'all listed all the gimmicks that y'all had. Basically, not a word about frame rate. No. We're not going to talk about frame. We're not going to talk about pisser tech, because none of that makes it better on PlayStation. That's why they didn't say it. You notice that, right? They didn't say nothing about, oh, we got the best frame rates, it's going to be better. They didn't say that because they can't say that, because not true. The only thing that they can say is, oh, we got 3D, Leviathan, whatever was it, Tempest audio 3D, boopity beepity. I'm like, okay, how many people, raise your hand, how many people care about Tempest audio? Wait, I didn't even finish. What's Tempest audio? What's that? Is that special? What's Tempest? Oh, y'all don't know what it. Y'all don't. It's like a super audio thing. What's super audio? What's that mean? Does it come out of my headphones when I plug in my thing to the? Yeah, but it's extra. People don't know what it is. It's 3D. Okay. Yeah, we got Dolby Atmos. Which is better? Subjective? I don't know. Anyway, they did that. They said, "Oh, we got the haptic feedback. All these little speakers in the controller is gonna bleep bloop bloop," and you're like, "Oh, vibration." I'm like, really? Y'all you doing what Nintendo did when they came out with the Wii, with the Switch? Like, oh, look at this 3D Rumble. Did they call it 3D Rumble? I can't remember what they call it. HD Rumble, that's what it was. HD Rumble again, huh? That's what y'all okay. So far, just the controller is what you're saying is what making the game is better, not because the console, but the controller. So what if I don't like your controller and I'm using some other controller, third party that doesn't have all that stuff? That is the game worse now, or is it still better because it's on a PlayStation 5? Oh yeah, the last part. Yeah, because of the super fast SSD, and you gonna be loading the barely no load times. Barely, maybe a load, but not a lot. Barely noticeable load times. And I'm like, y'all fell into the trap. Somebody stuck some bananas in your tailpipe, and y'all just let it happen. Yeah, that you should never say that, because that has been proven to be false. SSD technology, really? That's what. Oh boy. So everything they said about why Grand Theft Auto 6 is better on PlayStation 5 was laughable. It was like, okay, so what about the graphics though? Oh yeah. What about the frame rate though? It's gonna be 60, right? Because the Pro, it's not. here's the thing that they don't want to say. Here's the thing they don't want to admit. The PlayStation 5 and the Pro, because they use the same CPU, will underperform versus the Xbox Series X, because Xbox Series X has a more powerful CPU, so it can get more frames out of the games. Now, will Rockstar optimize it to the max? Blah blah blah. I think they will. I think they're, because their primary goal is not, honestly, isn't console. It's PC. That's where they make all that money with their RP servers. Come on, son. They literally bought the company that did the RP servers for GTA 5. They said, yeah, we're gonna buy them so that when we go and then people can pay for the RP servers, and then we can make all the money. Smart. That's not evil corporation. That's like, yeah, you should probably do that because they're making the money, and yeah, they just bought the company. It's like, so it'll operate the same. It'd be dope. I was like, okay, as long as they paying people, it's all good. But I'm like, and this is PlayStation. So now Xbox, Asha, they're testing you. They're testing you. So what do, Asha? You say, yo, GTA plays better on Xbox. Why? You list the reasons why. Well, we have cloud saves, which you don't have to pay for. Bing. We also have a faster system, CPU, so our frames should be better, should be higher, because this game is very CPU intensive because of all of the logic and the AI and all these things, open world system. So yeah, our system can handle this type of game better than the others, the competitors. Bling. All right, cloud saves already there. Play anywhere. I don't know if they're gonna do play anywhere. That would be dope. I don't think they will, because Rockstar's like, nah, y'all buying. But honestly, they don't actually. If they do play anywhere, it would benefit Rockstar, because Rockstar didn't sell 100,000 million of GTA 5 because of not play anywhere, because of whatever, crossplay something. They sold that because they included a copy of GTA 5 with every upgrade or shark card. Like, oh, you want to buy 1,000 million shark cards? Okay, boom, comes with a game too. Comes with the GTA 5 game, and that's how they boosted their numbers. And it's I don't know if it's slimy, but it's definitely a workaround or something. They found a loophole, and I'm like, that's smart. That I think every company should do that. Like, yo, you getting the DLC, you get the game for free. I just sell that version, and you get to boost those numbers. I mean, it's not going to turn into money per se. It just boosts the sales of the game. So if you care about that number, that metric, then whatever. But Sony is so desperate to keep that narrative, to make believe that the PlayStation 5 regular amateur is the best place to play anything, when it's not. It's like the third best place to play anything, to be real. PC first, Xbox Series X second, PlayStation 5. That's the order. Oh, actually fourth, because PlayStation 5 Pro is better. So fourth. Anyway, this is what they're doing. This is how they try to manipulate and confuse people. And so all the normies like, oh, they said this is the best place to play. So that's what I'm saying. Asha, freaking Matthew, Matt, everybody, Stein, everybody over there, y'all need to have an emergency meeting and be like, yo, what we gonna have? We need to retaliate. Let's go. They trying to undermine the Xbox route right now. So let's slap them. Let's slap them through the internet. Do it. I'm saying this is the best place to play because we got better online service. We don't get hacked every other month. We don't get sued, class action lawsuit every other month. Just saying. They need to, look, I know Asha's aggressive. I know she's about to make some moves, but you cannot let this go. You can't just be like, okay, we're busy trying to... No. I mean, you can do that, but you got to multitask. You can be like, oh, they talking smack? Hold up, put that on pause. Let's go smack them back. The only way to keep that respect that you're gaining, or to keep that snowball rolling, you gotta clap back. You gotta clap back. You can't let them get away with it. You can't let them deceive the public and say something like this is the best place to play when everybody knows that's not true, and they talking about a controller and an SSD that don't make a difference. I mean, you look at PlayStation, you look at what they're doing, you're like, really? That's what's up? You know? And the normies, they're gonna be like, okay, I mean, if they're gullible and they don't know anything, they're like, oh, I heard it was better because something with the controller. SSD, what's that? What's the SSD? Super small disk? What's that mean? You know, they don't know. They don't even know what these things mean. So like I said, the console war needs to happen between these companies, not between fanboys. That's what it has turned into. The original console wars were against the companies. Coleco versus Atari, Nintendo versus Sega. Those were the original. And they were fight. We weren't fighting. We were just like, I got Sega, you got Nintendo. Ha, Sega got more colors. Ha, Nintendo got more games. That was it. And then Sega said, slap, slap, slap. Nintendo was like, oh, snap. Yo, they don't have Mode 7. Don't matter. They have Mark Cerny. Mark Cerny did some work on this. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I'm kind of gray, I'm in the gray area with Mark Cerny right now. He did work. And honestly, that's his. I talked about this before, but that's his MO. He takes inadequate hardware and he squeezes the juice. He squeezes a lot of juice out of, and that's what he's doing with this PlayStation right now. And so they aim low. They aim for the bare minimum required so they keep the cost down, which is not dumb. It's smart. And then they try to squeeze the juice as much as they can to be close to what their competition is doing, meaning Xbox. Now, if the Helix is still a beast and they do the all access and it's affordable with affordable payments, like I did the math yesterday, $1,500 Helix split into 24 months is $62.80 or something like that, right? Under $63 a month to have a Helix. Interest, I mean, that's an interest-free loan. So if there's interest, then maybe it's $65 or something. Who knows? But that's less than a game, basically. If you're buying a game a month, which we all know most of us are not, but if you're buying a full-price game a month, there you go. They could do it. And like I said, I could get one because I got credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not irresponsible with my credit. I mean, some would say buying a video game console for $1,500 is irresponsible. But if it is a hybrid, if it is truly a video game console, and I hate using that word, but if it is a video game console first and capable of being a PC, you know, you go beep, boop, boop, and turn it to a PC, and it has 48 gigs of RAM, which is like, okay, then I would buy it because it's both. And I would need, like, something like that is like, okay, specifically, I can use that. You know, I can use that. And especially, they said that the GPU in it is comparable to a 5080. So I'm like, hello, Blender. I'm doing Blender on my Xbox. Let's go. I'm doing Helix blendering. Let's go. And it's worth the investment because if I were to go buy a 5080 PC with 48 gigs of RAM, it's gonna be way more than $1,500. And it doesn't include having an Xbox with backwards compatibility built in. Come on, son. It's like a no-brainer. For me, at least, in my use case. So, but anyway, I'm sorry. Going back to the whole GTA thing. And it's just, listen, like I said, I'm going to keep this one short because I'm melting. It's literally 100,000 degrees again. And it rained, too. It's still hot. Anyway, they need to clap back. They need to retaliate all the time. They cannot let this lie. They can't just be, you know, I understand clapping back on fans that get stuff wrong, like fanboys and ponies and Donkey Unicorns saying stuff out their face. You got to do the same thing with PlayStation, because I don't care if they're your partner. This is a war. They don't treat you like that in public. In private, they like, okay, yeah, we know, we do, okay, sure, and maybe they're accommodable, maybe they're accommodating, maybe y'all are all good. But when they go out in these streets, they talking shite. They talking shite, and you just gonna sit there, just do exactly what they did. Point out the benefits of playing it on Xbox. And if you redesign the S and the X and you make a Grand Theft Auto 6 bundle with the S, come on, son. You know how many PS4 and Xbox One players would jump over? It's like they know this. I know Asha knows this. I know Matthew Ball knows it. I know everybody at Xbox knows this. Why can't they make it happen? Why can't they be like, yo, Rockstar, we're going to buy 1 million games. We're going to buy 1 million units. We're going to buy 5 million units. We're going to buy 10 million units of Grand Theft Auto 6, just the regular version, codes, whatever. Here's the money, boosh. We're doing a bundle. The Rockstar's like, yeah, they paid for the games. Unless they do some deal and then Rockstar gets a little bit of the cut, the console. I don't know how that works. I don't know how those bundle deals work. But if they made a custom Grand Theft Auto 6, like S and X bundle, come on, son. Remember that when that Cyberpunk, I think it was the Xbox One X came out? That joint was hot. I was like, yo, that's too bad the Xbox Series X is like coming out. It was a nice little console. I was like, yo, man, it's nice. But it's just too late. It's just too little too late. But now it's not too late. Do the X. Do the S. Do a ROG, Xbox ROG Ally, freaking Grand Theft Auto version. I mean, you could do the goofy skin for the X, but honestly, you need a custom, like, just like that clear anniversary, the Xbox Series X 25. Do an Xbox Series X GTA 6. I don't know, man. Just y'all need to get on that because mad people will buy that. And you don't even have to do a large run as far as the collector console itself because people will buy that just to have the console. But if you just do a bundle with the plain white or, like I said, redesign the Xbox, that's the Series S anyway, to make it look more sexy, it doesn't have to be GTA 6 themed or anything like that. It can be the new design of the Xbox Series S and just say, yeah, GTA 6 is in there too, baby. You know what I'm saying? Boosh. You know what? I'm tired of saying it. I'm gonna go home within these next weeks. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna design the updated Xbox Series S. X maybe, but the S I'm definitely gonna do because that's more. I think that'll be cool. And I'm gonna just do a bunch of, I'm not gonna use AI. I'm gonna do it myself in Blender. Okay. So don't be scared. And I wanna, yeah, that's what I wanna do. Because it's like I see it in my mind, and I'm like, yo, that would be hot, and it would be cool, and I was like, boom, you put it right there. I'm like, and will look good. You cannot underestimate the power of excellent industrial design. It's like, yo, you see this car, it's like, yo, that car is sexy, son. And people buy it. They don't care about the performance. They might care about the price. If the price is alright, or if they're whales, they're like, I don't care, I want to buy it. This is a beautiful car, and they buy it. They don't even drive it. They put it in their garage with all the other millions of cars. People buy stuff because it looks good. When you go buy a house, sometimes you be like, man, I don't like how this house looks. It's ugly. The driveway is crooked, and the and the doors on the side. I don't like the house. Nope. What else? I mean, I know it's superficiality, but still, that's part of, that's part of us humans. We like things, they look good, yes. Anyway, I'm sorry, a little bit of tangent, but anyway, I'm waiting for the rebuttal, Asha, Miss Asha, the beautiful and powerful Asha. I'm waiting for you to respond to these fools. I mean, you don't have to be warlike, but you need to respond in kind. Be respectful. Just point out the advantages of Xbox and how, we got quick resume and all that stuff. Quick resume is like one of the biggest ones. Quick resume. How long is it gonna take for you to load Grand Theft Auto on a PlayStation? Listen, Grand Theft Auto, I remember this about Grand Theft Auto. That took forever to load. It wasn't combined. I don't know what it was doing. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It takes like 79 minutes every time I gotta load this game because it takes forever. And you see the screenshots, and I'm like, oh. Then it loads. And you're like, hey, I can play now. So you can say quick resume, and PlayStation be like, oh, we have what is it called? The pause play. What is it? It's called sleep mode or something. I'm like, man, that whole system put me to sleep. So whack. But anyway, I'm sorry. I appreciate showing up. And listen, man, like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Sony coming out their face, trying to diss. They ain't trying to diss, trying to misinform the public about GTA and stuff. And do you think Xbox should respond? Do you think Xbox should respond in kind? I think so. And I'm gonna keep saying it every day. I'm gonna say it. And that's the thing and whatever. But I appreciate. I'll talk to y'all next one. Till the wait.